this video, I'm going to share with you the ultimate checklist to launching a successful online course. Now, on my last video, I shared with you the step-by-step on how I was able to make 6 figures with just one online course. And if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to leave the link here and also in the description below so you can check it out and see exactly how I did it. So to make it easier for you and also to help you in your process, I made sure that I made this video to show you the checklist that you have to follow step-by-step on how you also can launch a successful online course. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Step number 1, define the problem that you want to solve. You cannot make a course that solves every single problem for everybody, so you cannot do that. Make sure that we define exactly the problem that you want to solve, because a business that is a business is only successful if it solves a problem. Now, the problem can be helping people with marketing, helping people finding love, or help people with overcoming overwhelm, or lose weight, or find the perfect partner. Whatever it is, define that problem that you are an expert on and that you want to teach people about. Step number 2, make a list of 100 people that might have the problem. Now, I don't want to hear, but
Sally, 100 people, that's a lot. Oh my God, I don't know how many 100 people.
Listen,
100 people, and that includes your family, friends, people that you have talked in the past. Check your DMs. Go through your DMs. You'll be surprised of how much you do know more than 100 people. And for the unlikely event that you don't have 100 people in your list, it is okay. Strive to get to 100, but if you don't get to 100, at least you get to 50, at least you get to 20, at least you get to 60. The most important thing is to try to get people on that list, because you cannot move forward unless you have the people. Very, very important. Step number 3, create a survey. Now, this survey is going to be very simple because you're going to have just one question, and you can use Google Forms to do this. The only question you're going to ask is, what is your number one question, or what is your number one challenge when it comes to X? And X is the goal. So what's your number one challenge when it comes to finding your partner? What's your number one challenge when it comes to losing weight? What is your number one challenge when it comes to marketing? So basically, the problem that you defined in the first step, that's what you kind of put here as the last on the goal part. Again, don't make it complicated, because I know some people will. It's very simple. Create a Google form, ask just one question, and that's it. You don't need more. That's it. Step number 4, ask those people to answer the survey. Now, the list of 100 people that you put together, that's where they come to play now, because you're going to go to every single one of those people and say, hey, I'm putting together a training specifically for people like you that are struggling with X, or basically the X is the goal, struggling with finding love, or struggling with marketing, or struggling with overcoming overwhelm. So whatever the goal that you have defined, that's what you put there. So I'm helping people overcome overwhelm. I'm putting a training to help people overcome overwhelm. And I want to make sure that that training comes out amazing. And to help me out, would you be so kind to answer one question in my survey? In return, I will give you access to the training for free. And that is all you need to ask them. And you'll be surprised by the number of people that say, yes, of course, yes, please. Here is please send me the link. I want to answer the survey. As humans, we have this need of being of service, of being help to others. So if you're putting something together that's going to benefit them and also is going to have their opinion in your training, they're going to jump to it. They're going to go, yes, please tell me, send me the link, because I want to be part of this. And also because you're going to be putting a training together and they want to be part of that training. They want to get it for free. So yes, go ahead and do it. Because step number 5 is send out the surveys. So obviously, for every single person that said yes to answer your survey, you want to send them the link. So send them the link, make sure that they have it, and now you just wait for the responses to come in. Just sit down, wait, sip on some coffee or some tea like I do, and just wait for the answers to come in. Now, something cool that you can do in the meantime is kind of monitor those answers that keep coming in, right? So people keep answering, and you just look and monitor and see how they're going, and what they're answering, and if you need to tweak something, because the most important thing is the question itself. But if you follow the model that I gave you, it should be very straightforward. So we start, in this time, you just have to wait until most of the people answer that survey, and then you can start analyzing it. Step number 6, analyze and evaluate the survey answers. So after you receive a good chunk of the answers, you can start analyzing and evaluating those answers. And the first thing they want to do is start already identifying the top 8 to 12 that keep coming up. So if you're in the dating industry, perhaps the thing that keeps coming up is people saying, I don't know where to find men that are ready to commit, or I'm not sure how to make my online dating profile amazing, or what questions should I ask in the first date to make sure that we are in the same wavelength. So basically, you just need to evaluate and start really looking at the patterns. What are the answers or the questions that keep coming up? and keep coming up so you can see, okay, these are the common denominators, and just highlight them. Step number 7, you're ready to make the outline for your program. Can you see we're in step 7, and only now we can make an outline for your course, for your program, for the thing that you're gonna sell. And the reason why we wait until now is because we wanna make sure that we're talking about the correct things and the things that actually your target market has any interest in actually learning. So basically, you make a list of the 8 to 12 questions that keep coming up, or answers that keep coming up, and your outline will be those 8 to 12 questions or answers. So for example, on the dating example, the week number 1 would be how to optimize your dating profile. Week number 2 could be how to ask the right questions on the first date. Week number 3 can be how to make sure that they are interested and also committed to a long-term relationship, and so on and so forth. That's how you create and that's how you put together the outline of your program, of your course that is ready to sell. Step number 8, choose 3 sexy topics. Now, out of the outline that you did, the 8 to 12 ones, choose the ones that are sexier, the ones that really kept coming up, the ones that you know, this is really what people want to know. For example, how to optimize your dating profile can be a really hot one because a lot of people struggle with that. So that can be one. Choose 3 of those, because those 3 questions or those 3 answers and those 3 topics are going to be the main pillars of the webinar they're going to put together, because they're going to be using a webinar. So on the webinar, on the training, in the workshop, basically going to show them exactly how to optimize the dating profile, how to do this and how to do that. And you're going to show them exactly how to do it. Don't skimp on this. Don't go,
oh, I cannot show them the best secrets.
You need to. That's how they gain trust. Step number 9, now you have to go back to everyone that answered the survey and invite them to register to your webinar. I'm basically going to say something along the lines of, hey, thank you so much for answering the survey. This really helped me with my outline and also my webinar together in the free training that I promised you. So here's the page, go register, and I'll see you on Thursday at 9 p.m. The people that answer that survey, they are more likely and more interested into knowing what this training is going to be about, because you're going to be teaching them something real, something that they have asked you exactly what they want. Now, on the day of your webinar, you show up, you deliver the content, you wow them, and then at the end, you make your pitch. At the end, you sell your program or you sell your course, and just like that, before even spending a single second recording anything, you now have people buying your services. And if you go back to my video where I show exactly how I made 6 figures for my online course, that's exactly the same strategy that I use, and millions of other people also use it. So why not you use it as well? Make sure that you watch this video though, because you want to make sure that you don't make these 3 crucial mistakes when you're trying to launch your online course. I'll see you there.